Hello, so welcome to another SINoALICE video. Today's updates cover a few different items. So we've just had maintenance this morning, and we've got a few things. So we've got a new Grimoire Double Trouble, then we've got these end of month global missions, and then we've got a few Twilight Crystal shop related stuff which I won't cover because we're free to play, so we don't care about that. And then finally the prison event updates. So, jumping into the end of month global missions first. So if you go all the way to the bottom of your events missions, you'll see that we've now got these three over here. Although it says 6 days left, this is actually daily, so we're going to get like an S armor and weapon upgrade, and we'll get I think that's a skip ticket. Yep, a skip ticket for that expires in, I guess, April, because it's skip ticket free. We'll get one of those per day, so we'll just go ahead and claim that for today. And what you'll also be able to do is, if you go through notices, you can then go into the end of month global missions giveaway. So if you clear all end of month global missions, then you can submit an entry to hopefully win a plushie. Okay, moving on to the prison event. So we've now got new stages. Goes from stages 401 to 500, and the difficulty is actually spiked up quite a bit. So previously from stages 300 to 400 it went from, if we keep scrolling all the way up, so it was quite a small difficulty jump. We went from around 103 to what we can see now, 112 I think it was. Yeah, 112, so it wasn't much of a difficulty increase, but from stage 401 it goes from 113 all the way to, I think, 450 is what I saw. Sorry, 152. So it's gone up quite a bit. Hopefully we're all strong enough to clear that, and you would want to clear that because you've got these missions here as well now. So if you clear stages 400 to 500, you get your 100 Twilight Crystals. So I'm going to try doing that after I've cleared the medal shop for the Slime Collab event. Talking about shops, so for the prison event, the shop has now been renewed. So I've still got 330 left over from last time. They've now added this spear, which is okay. Magic attack is, it's alright, but a lot of the stats have been thrown into physical attack, so even though the total point's 3050 at level 60 SR, too many of the stats have gone into physical attack, so magic attack is on the lower side, but it's still an SR spear and it's water, so I'm just going to upgrade it for easier farming on the current event because it's fire. They've also added this Nightmare Fear, so this will basically restore SP. It's got decent stats, so if you MLB it, I think it comes in at around 5k stats, so that would be very similar to a non-limit broken Catcher Nightmare. We've then got some Twilight Crystals as well, so a nice 300 Twilight Crystals, so I'm going to claim that. We've also got purification tickets renewed as well, so I'll make sure to get that. Moving on, we then have the Double Trouble Grimoire. So here we've got the Crusher, Little Mermaid, and then we've got Dorothy Minstrel. So these were actually two separate banners in JP, and they've just merged it together. So pretty interesting stuff. If you're a Crusher main, definitely go for this and try and get the Little Mermaid Crusher class, because I think with the Arcana it's your usual 700 physical attack, 100 physical defense, so really good stats there. Weapon wise, not amazing, but for a class weapon I don't think you can complain too much. It's a water hammer or axe, which is one of the rarer elements, so it's good to see we're lately getting a lot more water ones. It's got 2230 physical attack, so again on the lower side for an 18 cost weapon, but you've got to remember it's a class weapon, so it's not too bad. It's a level 3 skill as usual, debuffing both physical and magic attack, and then it's DC 1, so for a class weapon it's really not too bad. And we've got the Minstrel Dorothy class, which is a massive boost to magic attack. So 2,475 magic attacks, pretty good. Only boosts one ally though, but it does also increase it by 150% when at a disadvantage, so that's pretty good. And the Colosseum support skill, although it's not SB, it does match up to the active effect at least, so go for that if you're a mainly magic attack guild. We then also have this Nightmare, which is basically the same as Emil, but it's a catcher version, so it's got decent stats. We then also have these two new weapons, so we've got a sword, decent-ish physical attack at 2,378, but it's only a level 3 score as opposed to level 4. It does add 5 hits to your combo though, so probably worth having it in your grid if you've got the medals or if you're lucky and you roll this, but I wouldn't say exclusively try and roll for this because it doesn't have DC 2 either, it's just replenish magic 2, so it's okay. And then you've got this staff, it's called the Divine Wind Staff, but it's a water weapon oddly enough. It's got decent stats, so 1,160-ish on both defenses. Downside to this one is, however, it only recovers 1 to 2 targets. It's not guaranteed 2 targets. It would have been nicer if it was the level 2 skill, so it would guarantee both targets. But it does boost a physical attack as well, and it does have recovery support too, so at least that side is decent. If you then scroll down, you'll see that this is actually the last Grimoire for Medals of Desire 2, so it mentioned specifically there will be no additional Grimoires, Medal of Desire 2 after this Grimoire. Additional items tradable will not be added to the medal exchange, so I've got 500 medals, but for me as a Paladin main, there aren't any Paladin classes that were added this month or we're using this month's Medal of Desire. So I'm probably just going to grab like a random Arcana that doesn't give HP, but maybe one of the Gunner ones that will give me a 400 magic defense or something like that if I get one of the Gunner classes one day. So I'm just going to quickly do some rolls on the slime one. And last time I tried to roll for one of these classes just because I've got some medals and I don't really want to spend it on the physical attack classes. I got in the part 1 banner, so I'm going to roll part 2 again, do another rotation and see where we get to. Lucky with the amount of S's I'm getting, but see, none of them SRs though. So I've now got 900. This would then bring me up to 1,000 slime collab medals. Just thinking, should I stop now and just get physical attack on the other two, or should I go for a bit more? Yeah, let's YOLO it. Let's go for the full round. As expected, guaranteed SR. Let's just hope it's one of the classes. Yes! Milim! Just what I wanted. Awesome. So now I should have 1,200 medals. I've got 3 of the classes, so I'm somewhat tempted to roll a bit more, just so that I can limit break all of them. Let's do 2 more rolls, just get to 1,300. And then I'll limit break 2 of them, but then I'll just buy the sword for the boost. Actually, I may as well just limit break all of them. just for the stats. I'll get physical attack and physical defense. It's not the worst thing in the world to have a bit of physical attack. Okay, I think we have 1,400 medals now, and after this we'll have 1,500 medals. The question is, should I maybe just roll? Oh, wait, what the hell is that? That's not even part of this banner. That's just a random SR. Interesting. Okay, so now I've got 1,500 slime medals, I believe, but for 300 gems more, I could get an SR. So I've got these two classes already. They only give physical attack, physical defense, and then I've just got Million, so she'll give magic defense. You know what? Let's pull on the fight one more time. If we're lucky, we'll get Cleric one, and then we may as well do another round and just limit break all of them. I feel like I'm a whale now, just trying to go through everything. Oh my god, we've got every single class. You know what, I'm not gonna limit break all of them. I can always get the Arcanas another time anyway, so let's stop there and we'll get the Arcana for Shuna. We'll get the Arcana for Million. And grab the Arcana for Rimuru. And I'll leave Shizu for now. Maybe the next time this collab comes back around. That does mean I'll just have 100 medals sitting around though. I'll think about what to do with that. If I roll for another round of it, 1,200, I could limit break, but that means I'll be spending 400. Now I'll probably stop here, running out of medals. I don't want to be sitting on 400 medals just in case something interesting comes around. I do have a few days anyway as well. I mean, we've got 9 days left anyway, so yep, I'll call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be doing some limit breaks, upgrading my gear after this, so quite a nice boost from all of these events lately. I'm on 162k now, so after these 3 or 4 classes, I've leveled them up, limit broken the Arcanas, I should go up quite a bit. But yeah, thanks for tuning in again, as always. Really lucky today, actually. Yeah, it's good to see my luck has turned around. If you want to see more SINoALICE videos, then please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks all, goodbye.